Hello my Pandora pals and welcome back to another one of my videos. This is my first video that I'm filming as a wife. For those of you who didn't know, I got married a couple weeks ago and I have kind of been missing from all of my social media, including Instagram and YouTube, and that's because I have just been enjoying my life as a new wife and spending time with my husband and just taking every minute of it in and every second and just trying to keep it in my memory so I never forget these first few weeks of married life. So I have just been having the time of my life with my new husband, and this is also my new setup, I guess, for videos. I'm in my new home, so it's, I'm sure, going to change, and there's a lot of things that I need to do in this room that I'm sitting in right now. So this Valentine's Day was obviously just even more exciting because I'm sharing it with my husband, as I think that everything this year is going to be more exciting because it's gonna be a year of first, our first everything as a new couple, married couple. We've been together for 7 years, but I don't know, it just feels different. Obviously we've been looking forward to this for a very long time. So I thank you all who sent me messages on Instagram. I kind of did a little countdown to my wedding day, and then a ton of you sent me messages and I read every single one of them, and I even shared them with my husband. We kind of sat down and read them together, and we just want to say thank you, and we appreciate all of your sweet words and well wishes. As you can see from the title of this video, we are going to be looking at my Valentine's Day bracelets. I have them on right now and I absolutely love the way they turned out. I have one that's here on my sliding bracelet, and I put red Muranos on there, which were on my Christmas bracelet, but I just love that sliding bracelet piece that dangles here. I definitely have another one of these on my wish list just because they are so beautiful to stack, and I'd love to have a couple of them. I think that they are just divine. And then the pink one is on my heart clasp bracelet, kind of really hard to see. For earrings, I actually am wearing these, which I've had these white tassel earrings from J.Crew. And then I am also wearing my floating heart locket necklace, which I absolutely love. I don't have a ton of petites, I just keep the same ones in there year round, but since they are just flowers, they kind of go with everything and anything. For a ring, I decided to wear my light as a feather ring. So that's what I'm wearing for my Valentine's Day look. And this sweater is also from J.Crew. I absolutely love that there is just this ruffle around the neck. It adds just this romantic feel. It's super cute, super feminine, and the color is just to die for. So here we have a beautiful orchid, and my husband actually surprised me with this beautiful flower. He knows that I love and I collect orchids, but I left all of my orchids at my mom's house when I moved out because I just had so many of them. And I was like, Mom, I'm going to leave them at your house. We're in the process of trying to find a permanent home that we are going to purchase. So I was like, Mom, is it okay if I leave them here until, you know, we find our permanent home? She said, yeah, absolutely. So my husband came home on Valentine's Day and he had this, and he said that he knew that I loved orchids and I didn't have any here, so he bought me my first one. It's so meaningful. It's just the sweetest thing ever. I love it and I will cherish it for the rest of my life. So yeah, I'm excited for that to bloom out completely. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and zoom you in so we can take a closer look at all of the charms on my bracelets. Okay, so now that we are zoomed in a little bit better, we are going to start looking at every charm that I have on this pink Valentine's Day themed bracelet. I decided to put all of the charms on this heart clasp bracelet for obvious reasons. This one was actually given to me by my husband a couple years back. I decided to put the bow safety chain on here just because obviously, like, most people tend to get gifts for Valentine's Day, at least flowers or something special, so that reminds me of that. Here is the first charm, which is the teapot charm. It's a two-tone with a little bead of gold on the top of the lid here. I decided to put this teapot on here because my ideal Valentine's Day morning would start out with a pot of coffee between my husband and I, so that is why that is on there. And that is also a really great way for me to end my Valentine's Day, sitting on the couch, cuddling with my husband, enjoying some tea together, spending some quality time. Next up is this pink enamel bow. As you can see, the pink on this bow is like super pale, and it is just such a beautiful charm. And again, I chose it for the same reason as the safety chain, just to represent the gifts on Valentine's Day. Here is the romantic heart charm. But sometimes I think that people expect huge romantic gestures for Valentine's Day, but we have to remember that it's the little things that matter and it's the little things that count. And something as small as just sitting on the couch with your loved ones can be romantic, in my opinion. I chose to put the pink faceted Muranos on here just to add some color, and I think that the bracelet turned out lovely because of this beautiful pink that is on the bracelet. Here are the clips that I chose. I have one on the other side over here. It's the rose clips, and I feel like the most given flower is probably roses on Valentine's Day, especially red ones. Here is the frog prince, which reminds me of my husband. I love that he has a little two-tone crown. I think two-tone and pink are perfect together. And it's so cute that he has like these little flowers on his back too. Now, these are the Open Works Light as a Feather charms, and the reason I put these on here is because my last name is officially Bird, so that symbolizes so much to me. And then here is, I think this one is called Wildflower Meadows. Again, just flowers which remind me of Valentine's Day. This is the little Cupid Jared exclusive. He is also a two-tone charm. As you can see, the heart at the tip of his arrow is gold, and obviously Valentine's Day Cupid, obvious reasons for why this one is on here. Another light as a feather, and here is the queen bee, which I think is me on this bracelet. So here's my husband and here I am. Another rose clip, another pink faceted Murano. This is another heart that is in the shape of wings. And again, everything that has to do with birds and feathers reminds me of my last name. So that's why I put that one on there, because it's super special. And here is another pink bow Open Works charm. And last but not least, I have the two swans that are making a heart with their necks, two gold crowns. So that is what I have on this pink bracelet. Now let's take a look at the red one. All right, so I chose to put the charms on my red themed Valentine's bracelet on the sliding bracelet. I love every single little detail on this bracelet, especially these little CZs at the ends of the little balls that dangle off of the chain. I chose to put these clips on here just because they are nice and plain, just silver. They don't add too much detail. They do add a little bit of texture to the look of the bracelet, but it doesn't take away from the main focus. So again, the lovebirds charm. This one says love, and then on the back of that little heart says you. This is one of my favorite bird charms, honestly, because these little babies are so cute, just kind of snuggling into each other. Here is a red effervescent Murano. I think that pink and red are total must-haves for anything Valentine's Day related. I try to like incorporate it into my outfit of that day and everything. Here are the heart spacers, which are surrounding this red robin. I love that this little guy has a heart-shaped red chest. It's perfect for Valentine's Day. And then another red effervescent Murano. And last but not least, this charm is the bride and groom, which obviously represents my husband and I for our first Valentine's Day together as a married couple. So there you have it. The bracelets were actually quite simple, but I loved the way they look stacked. So there you have it. Those were my Valentine's Day bracelets. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already by hitting the subscribe button down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and want to see more like this one. And leave a comment down below if you want to chit chat. I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye, have a lovely day.